Hello, welcome to the world of Asia. Wookie received great acclaim in the web series Do You Believe in Magic? He shared his sincere views for his fans in the Woman Chosun interview. When talking about the genealogy of a handsome actor, Chang Wook's name is not missing from the list. Chang Wook's charm is a harmonious appearance like a sculpture, but the pure eyes and smile of a boy are added to create a more special atmosphere. He's been an actor for 14 years, and he's already in his mid-30s. But he's still a man with innocence. Chang Wook asks, "Do you believe in magic? We were all dreamy children when we were young. As you get older, there are more things to do than you want to do. Adults who are overwhelmed by what they have to do forget their dreams and are overwhelmed by what they have to do. I miss the innocent days, but it's hard to go back." The Netflix series Annara Sumanara is a fantasy music drama that conveys warm comfort and healing to those who are living with what they have to do. Chang Wook played Lee Yul, a magician who doesn't want to be an adult here. Yoon Ai, Choi Sung Sung, a girl who lost her dream due to poverty, and Lee Yul, a magician who appeared in front of Nile Deung, Hwang In Yop, a boy who was forced to dream, comforted them through magic. Do you believe in magic? The Netflix series Annara Sumanara received great love, even in the preconception that it is a music drama with strong enthusiasts. According to the global online video service OTT ranking site Flix Patrol, Anna Sumanara ranked 4th in the world's Netflix TV show 3 days after its release. Even though it's been a week since it was released, it's been in the top 10, and it's been steadily gaining popularity. The fact that K-contents are receiving a lot of attention from all over the world also affected the box office of this drama. But above all, it was the work of hallyustar Chang Wook. 2 days after the release of the drama, Chang Wook was not excited to meet reporters with good grades. He was serious throughout the interview and couldn't hide his embarrassment at the good evaluation. "I'm proud of the staff and actors who made the work together throughout the interview." He felt like a shy and warm person, unlike the image that looked cold. Annara Sumanara ranked 4th in the Netflix World Ranking. What is the secret to getting such good reviews? First of all, I'm happy and grateful that many people have seen it. I think it's really a miracle. Through this work, I wanted to ask questions about the dreams we had when we were young, what childhood is, what kind of life we should live, and what happiness is. I think many people sympathized with that message. This work is different from the filmography so far. Nevertheless, why did you choose it? It was in December 2020 that I first received the script of Annara Sumanara. After reading this script, I felt that the appearance of the first child was awkward. I liked the fact that it might be my story, not someone else's story, the story of all of us. I was moved by that. I don't think it would have been easy to embody it as a video because the webtoon is based on it. How much did you refer to the original character Lee Eel? I didn't watch the original until the end. I judged that acting from the original work would not be of much help to our work. In fact, it was a big burden to make the work of writer Hai Il-kwon, webtoon, Annara Sumanara writer. That's true. That's why I hoped that the message I wanted to convey in the original would not be blurred. Above all, it was not easy to embody the original Liul in the same way. I thought it was almost impossible, so I changed my hairstyle to interpret it according to my own style. What came out alter recreating with the directories? The current Lee Yul is a mysterious and interesting person. How did you try to express it? The part I focused on was recreating the message from the non-blurry line. Lee Yul is mysterious and naive in a way, and he seems to be in a different world from reality, so he had to show the complex elements. That's why I focused on this situation. Each chapter has a narrative and a theme, and I expressed it honestly. To God, if Lee Yul is happy, he is happy, and when he gets angry, he honestly expresses his anger. I created a character named Lee Yul by collecting such works. This work is a music drama, and there are many elements necessary for the work, including magic. I heard that he sang and did magic by himself. Besides acting, weren't these additional elements burdensome? At first, I thought it wouldn't be difficult, but it wasn't easy to start. It wasn't easy because I started practicing and working on music. It was a big burden. The magic was set up by the illusionist Lee Yoon-gyeol. He composed most things with magic that I can digest by myself. Lee Yul's character is not a very skilled magician, but his skill in the concept of performing fun performances against children in an abandoned amusement area, and his proficiency in magic was not important. However, I practiced a lot because I shouldn't look awkward or uncomfortable because it's life. At the end, Lee Eol disappears due to the child's magic. Where did you go? How are you doing? Not only me, but also the photographers talked about it like a joke. I imagined Lee Eol disappearing and escaping from somewhere in the amusement park. Lol. I hope the ending will be warm, so Lee Eol said to the children who are having a hard time somewhere, "Do you believe in magic?" I think I'm going to ask a question. Let's reverse the question that Lee Eun asked many people. Mr. Chang Wook, do you believe in magic? It is half and half. If I didn't experience magic, I think I could enjoy it purely. But now that I have accumulated experience with magic, I think it's a trick first. But sometimes it's just amazing, and it's half and half. The power of magic is that it makes people literally happy and makes them escape from reality. Comfortable person, good adult. During the interview, Chang Wook said that the story of the child and the first person in the play was his story. As a result, the story of his childhood naturally came out. Chang Wook lost his father early and grew up as an only son under his single mother. How does he remember his past when he grew up in an environment where he had no choice but to mature quickly? Earlier, he said that the story of the child and the first class was like his own story. What did you feel that way? There were times when I sat in front of the desk by someone's coercion, and there were moments when I was as hard as a child. After my father died early, I lived alone with my mother. There was also a sense of loss. I quickly felt that reality is not easy, and that is similar to a child. When I was in the third year of high school, I vaguely thought I should act, so I changed my career path. But that's what I thought at that time. Why do I study? Do you have a clear goal, or are you doing it because you are having fun? I just doubted whether it would be right to go to this kind of department according to the unknown criteria on the aptitude test. In that respect, I sympathized with the first place. In the drama, there is a scene where a child comforts himself when he was a child. What if there is a moment when Chang Wook wants to go back to the past and comfort him? There is no such moment. I don't know what to say if I meet my young self. What kind of story would it be helpful to tell? Looking back on the hards and mistakes, it was a precious experience and a process. Is it necessary to talk about something else? Then, is there anything you want Chang Wook to have that doesn't change even when he gets older? There are times when people have painful experiences in their lives. The moment I know the pain, there are walls and fears, and I seem to hide myself. But it wasn't like that when I was young. I wasn't afraid. As I get older, I often hide myself because I can't hide or be honest because of my social fate. I can't say what I want to say because of people's eyes, and I live with my cell wrapped up. I don't want to lose the innocence that I can honestly reveal to others that I am such a person. This year marks the 14th year since I became an actor. When was the most magical moment after starting acting? I think it was when I passed the drama and film department of Dankook University. I still remember that time vividly. At that time, I was taking a bus past Indiasiadramas station. But I got a text message that I passed the school. I got off the bus without realizing it, after seeing the text message. I shouldn't get off, but I had to go a little further to my destination. LOL. I remember calling my mother as soon as I got off the bus. In the play, Lee Eol tells the child, "Do what you want to do as much as you don't want to do." I don't want to do it while I'm an actor, but I think there's something I had to do. On the contrary, what do you want to do? Sometimes there are days like that. On days when I don't want to go to the set, I have a job as an actor, but today is too tired. There are days when I think it's too hard. Actually, I can't not go because it's work. You can't just say you don't want to do it. I try to work hard on my own way on the set. What I want to do is ride a bike. I also like to drink alcohol with my friends on my days off. I'm filling this point in my daily life. There are people who tell me to rest at home, but I think that relieving stress like this is the driving force to keep my mind calm. It's more sly than I thought. Everyone misunderstands because it looks like this. LOL. The first impression seems to be difficult. Even the director said that he was prejudiced against me. I thought you wouldn't think so because you're a worker in the same industry, but I was surprised to hear that I was prejudiced. Although I have an image, he is generally a comfortable person. I try to be a fun person again. Is he a comfortable person for juniors? There are no seniors or juniors in the field, and I think everyone works together. However, will I have a role as a senior or as an elder? I think it's my role to create a scene where juniors can express what they want to do without paying attention by making the atmosphere of the scene comfortable. In particular, it is important for the actor to express everything he wants to express. To do that, the scene should be warm and fun. I want juniors to feel that we are on the same team without making it difficult for seniors. Finally, which adult do you think is a good adult? It's a really difficult question. I'm constantly thinking about good adults, good actors, and good people. Looking at the extension of this work, I felt that there was no answer to a good adult. I wonder if there is anyone who can give the right answer to that person because the situation is different and the style is different. Of course, there can be such a person, but I don't think I can do that. Lowell. Then I thought about what to do. In the end, wouldn't an adult who worries together stay by my side and have fun with him sincerely as a good adult?